Unification. Definition. The easiest way for me to explain to you the definition of unification is through synonyms. Here they are. Togetherness, the same, pattern matching, making it as one. I plan to unify the city with a few ideas of mine. This means the same idea would be seen from Transcona to St. James, from North Kildonan to St. Norbert, meaning in all directions. We are all Winnipeggers, and we identify ourselves as such with common practices and common sites, in body and in soul. I will present to you some of them. Fountains. Fountains have always been a symbol of wealth. Through the centuries, they have always been seen in front of palaces, governments, or even high-end residences. I plan to revive this notion in our city. The only fountain that has some kind of impact at the present time is the one at the back of the legislative building and at Portage Place. Unfortunately, we did have several fountains, but they all have been removed or ignored to the point of disrepair. A recent example is the fountain at City Place. It got removed during the renovation. Another one is at the Route 90 Cloverleaf. I bet you most of you did not even know that there is one that exists there. We do not have to build them as elaborate as the one in the back of the legislative building, but definitely noticeable. They would be at the city's entrances and at the city's public places. They would be kept on the same theme of construction. Remember, the sound of falling water always eases the soul. Flags. Being a downtown resident, I have noticed that most of these old commercial buildings have flagpoles, but most of them are unused. I plan to have a program to reinstate these, not only for downtown, but for everywhere in the city. On the major routes, they would be on light standards. In downtown, since the light standards are of a different nature, they would be on all the buildings. We would have the changing of the flags for different occasions. Folklorama, Christmas, the Jets, the Bombers, Pride, St. Patrick's Day, the Festival du Voyageur. The titles are endless. There would be also the opportunity for private property owners to join in the program. We would be noted as the Flag City. Handshake. I love contests. It always brings out the best in ideas. For a substantial prize, I would have the participants think of a handshake that Winnipeggers would use towards one another. Not only here, but everywhere they go. Imagine meeting a Winnipegger on Cancun Beach, and the first thing done is the Winnipeg handshake. This would establish a little fun in between us and build the Winnipeg soul that I have been talking to you about. I'll let your imagination go wild on this. Bridges. When I went to Shanghai, China, the taxi cabs made us go through these bridges, but they were all lighted up in neon colors. I plan to do the same, to light up ours in the same color. If it is blue, all of them will be blue. If it is green, all of them will be green. Again, unification. These are only a few ideas on my perception on unification. I bet you have plenty of other ideas on this. I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, here is a slideshow on what I have just said. I love you. Ciao.
You'll never see a dark cloud hanging round me. Now there is only blue sky to surround me. There's never been a gray day since you found me. Everything I touch is turning to gold.